Okay, I'm on Tesco. I'm on Google Map in Tesco in Amford, uh, filming the old Tesco because they say when you're young, you tend to look forward, and then when you're old, you tend to look back. And that's what I'm doing now. I'm looking back. It's 6 p.m. on a Wednesday evening, and it's 28th of July today, 2021. And Joseff was 2 weeks ago 18. I no longer look after him now. And I wouldn't be able to anyway like I used to, because I'm 72 now in September and I got this heart trouble. I'm not able to walk far, not able to drive too far. I'm only able to do limited things. And even then I get very tired. So what I do, I tend to, at night, when I'm nothing on TV and I'm bored, I tend to look back. And Google, you can go on Google Map and look back a good few years. And I'll show you here now, okay? You can see them building the new Tesco over there. And this is going back now to 2010. Joseff was 8 to 9 then. And the reason I'm filming this Tesco, the old Tesco now, because I'm showing you all what I like to do sometimes when I'm on my own here. I like to look back. Now, even though I got 4 children, I was more attached to Joseff than anybody, because, well, you get more attached to your grandchildren. And I spent a lot of time looking after Joseff for Tracy to work. From the age of about 3, I used to bring him down here for breakfast, and that's why I'm filming this now and showing you all. He loved his breakfast. Now, what I used to do, I used to drive to Armaford in the morning, and I used to go up to Tracy's house. Now, Tracy was living then right up in Bettus, and she's living in Bettus now, but in a different place. She's living now, where they call Follow the Glow, where Bettus Colliery was. And they built about 200 new houses there. She got a beautiful 4-bedroom house up there that I helped to buy, of course, because I got my own bedroom there. Anyway, before she moved there, she was living in another part of Bettus, and I used to go up with the car and park the car there and walk down to Joseph. You see, amazingly, from the age of 3 on, Joseph had a lot of energy. He could walk very far. And I used to bring him down here for breakfast, and I loved walking, you see. I didn't used to drive him down, and I used to bring him here for breakfast, and he loved his breakfast. And I used to bring him along here. I'll show you where I used to take him as well. I used to bring him along here, and I need to go on a bit again and show him the river here. Oh, wait a minute. What's happened now? The focus has gone out there. And show him the river here. You see, that's no longer there now. They've taken that away, you see. And then we used to do this after he had food, of course. He used to have his breakfast, and then we'd walk back to Ammerford. And I like going on Google Map now, and it brings back happy memories for me when I used to walk this way with Joseff. And of course, it's like going back in time, because Google Map, this is going back a few years. It's going back to the actual time when I used to take Joseff down for breakfast. And we used to walk along here. And it's funny, I spent a lot of time looking after Joseff for Tracy to work in the week and weekends. And we used to walk all the way up here. And he also liked swimming. The amazing thing is, right, I'm one of 9 children. I got 22 nephews and nieces and 4 children myself. And not many in the family actually liked swimming. But Joseff did. And I've taken him swimming as well. And of course, I used to take him here to show him the river. Well, at that age, from the age 3 on, he was interested in everything. He wanted to know everything. And he was able to walk up here. We used to get him stuff in Tesco, and also he liked to call in the shop here as well. Used to buy him sweets and things. I used to spoil Joseff. I spend a lot of money. Well, of course, at the time when I was looking after Joseff, I wasn't drinking, I wasn't smoking. And I'd had my miner's pension out and state pension. So I had a bit of money, you see, so I was able to spend it on Joseff. We used to walk up his way. Sometimes, I need to go back, because a lot of the times we used to walk up through the park, Amford Park. We used to walk up through the park. I'll show you where we used to come out now. Oh no, sorry, wait, what am I on about? We used to walk up to the park. That's when Tracy lived in Further Glover. She had moved to Further Glover, and Joseff was about 7 or 8 then, and we used to go up that way. But this is the way we used to go when Joseff was aged from about 3 up until he was 5 or 6. This is the way we used to go, you see, up this way. And he loved looking at the fish. There was fish here, you see. There's fish there. I'll zoom in now. You see, there's a pond here, and there was fish. I used to pick him up on the fence here and show him the fish. And of course, we got the shop here again that he used to love. Love calling in. Let's go back here a bit now. Show you the shop. The shop is closed. Let me take the map back again. I've gone on too far, right? Right, the shop is open now. I'm going back now to 2009. Round about the time. You see, this is what I like about Google Map. It's like going back in time. I'm back now to when the shop was open, when I used to take Joseff to the shop. And he used to love going in here. We used to get him sweets in here. Yeah, because if you notice, when I filmed it first now, you see there's different years on Google Map. You can go back 10, 11, 12 years, or you can go forward. Google often comes around filming places every few years, you see. And when I first filmed that, now the shop closed, that was, let's have a look, the date is up here. So you can go up here, look, click on here, look. That was 2000, go on here, 2019. See, 2019, our shop's closed, you see. So we'll go back now. You can see it up there, 2009. And the shop is open. And we used to go up this way. Yeah, I love going on Google Map, looking back like this, and brings back happy memories to me. We used to go up this way, and a lot of the times we used to walk up this way. There's a path going up this way, and it used to come out up where Tracy lived. So we used to walk up that way sometimes on a dry day. But if it was wet, this was all muddy, you see. So we used to go the road way. Of course, Google Map doesn't go that way. So a lot of the times we used to walk the road. We used to go up this way, and there was a park here then he loved to go to. I used to take him over this park, and he loved playing on the swings here for about half hour. Well, back then, I was also super fit back then. I was able to take him swimming and walk him far, Everything seemed to fit in at the right time then. Because when I had this heart trouble over 4 years ago, Joseff had lost interest in swimming then, and he had stopped coming down so much to stay with me, and I wasn't looking after him so much, and he wasn't walking with me so far. So I was fit at the time when I needed to be to look after him. I used to walk up this way. And it was a bit of a long walk. And Joseff never moaned about walking, he didn't mind walking this hill. And of course, I could have taken the car, but I used to park the car outside where Tracy used to live. And I'll tell you something here now. I remember one day we were walking here, and I always remember this part here. We were walking here one day. It was one of those days it was bucketing down in the rain. The rain was bucketing down. And me and Joseff was walking up here. Even in the rain, he didn't mind walking in the rain. And I used to leave the car there and walk down in the rain. We were walking out, but the rain was really coming down heavy. And I looked at him, and he never said a word. He was about 3.5 years of age then. And he never said a word, even though he was soaked to the skin. And then I realized that he liked water, and as it turned out, he loved swimming. He was a good swimmer. He was swimming for Ammerford. He was beating boys in Tenby and Pembroke, I used to take him to galas, everything. And what I used to do, I used to take him swimming, and I used to challenge him. He was a lot faster than me. He could do 6 lengths to my 2. And I used to challenge him. I used to say, right, I'm going to do 4 lengths now. You do 10, and you'll have £10. I used to do that with him, and he'd be off like a clappers. And that used to get him swimming. Anyway, we used to walk up here. Show you now where Tracy used to live. We used to go up here. And in this field here, there was cows. No, sorry, ponies. Ponies in the field here. They used to enjoy looking at. There was ponies in this field here. And I used to go up here then. There was an old, there was a tractor here. An old tractor. It's no longer there now, and we'll go over here now. And there was also ponies. There was also horses over here. Where are we? There was horses over here. There. And it's a beautiful place. Tracy had a beautiful spot here, but she was rented. Yeah, this was before she actually bought the house. Of course, she got I won't name her job because she's got a very professional job. She doesn't want me to show what the job is. But she was working then in the job she's doing now. And she was living here. 2-bedroom house. And I used to spend many times looking after Joseff here. many days and many weeks. It was a small house and a small garden, and she used to park her car there, and I used to park my car here. Of course, when she moved from here, then she bought a house down Union Street, and then she went up to Further Glower, where I helped her buy a house. And often we used to go down this way. When I used to pick Joseff up, like I say, if it was really fine on a nice day, we used to go down this way to Tesco. We used to walk down this way. Yeah, Google Map, I tell you what, they've done me a big favor because I love going on it and looking back. Here we are, look. You see the path here? There's a path going here now. Now, you saw the dirty road. Well, it was a muddy road I showed you where we used to walk up. Well, we used to come out here, you see. We used to come out here, and Tracy used to live up there. And when it was fine, we used to walk down here. We used to walk down here to Tesco. And halfway there was a big oak tree that Joseff liked to see. There was a film out then at the time about an oak tree, a talking oak tree, and Joseff loved talking with. Oh, I tell you what, I love going on Google Map and bringing back a lot of happy memories to me because I even though I had other children, but I spent many years looking after Joseff, and I got a lot of happy memories looking after him. And of course, he used to stay with me most times, weekends. And of course, when Tracy bought a big house, 4-bedroom house now in Further Glower, which up where the old Betws Colliery is, I used to go and stay there. And then bring Joseff down to stay with me. And yeah, those were happy days. All gone now, but I can look back. I can go on Google Map and just enjoy looking back. Okay.